So welcome back to my channel Orchid House. I'm Olivier in Fort Lauderdale, and here in South Florida I think the fall has arrived. It's November 6th, and yesterday we had a cold front coming through. We had lots of rain, which I think matters for the subject that I'm going to talk about, which is hardening your catasetums. And we're going to have 2 days in the low to mid 70s and then nighttime in the high 50s, which for us is quite cold. So this is when the catasetums start getting the hint that dormancy is coming, and so they start yellowing. There's still plenty of spikes at this time, so if you look around here, there's plenty of catasetums that are about to bloom. There are some in bloom here, Cycnodes, Wine Delight, the little Catasetum tigrinum with lots of flowers. My Schmittianum division, which is had bloomed for the third time, and it's about the end now. It's the last day. It's fading, but so most of them are still very active, but they're going to start yellowing, and so it's the start of their slow descent into dormancy. So just want to quickly recap the life cycle for a typical catasetum. They go dormant in the winter. Then you start having little growths popping on the side of your bulbs. During the winter months, basically this is what they look like. It's dormant, there's nothing, no leaves, there's no worry. These bulbs are very plump. That's what I want to get to by talking about hardening your bulbs. As long as they are very plump, they go into dormancy. The plant can withstand drought for a long, long time. So I have made another video about repotting, another one about when to start watering, so I refer to those. So then it's summer, the plant grows like crazy, it grows these beautiful leaves, and then it starts blooming. Then, like I said, the fall arrives, and then the leaves start yellowing, and that's a signal for you that you should start reducing the watering substantially, in half at first. And when everything is yellow and falls off, then it's basically good for dormancy, and you stop watering altogether. At this point in time, you also start reducing the fertilizing. Now, when you talk about hardening, what you really want is, like I showed you, you want bulbs to go into dormancy and being rock hard. I mean, this is very, very, very hard. Every one of these bulbs, even the back bulbs, I mean, they are not really shriveled. When you touch them, they look shriveled, but they aren't. So you want the plant to go into dormancy in this state, because then it's really ready to tackle dormancy and not have water for many, many months if needed. Sometimes they go out of dormancy within a month, but that's the ideal scenario. So by withholding water when they start yellowing, it tells the plant that dormancy is on arrival, which the plant also knows, because the temperatures start dropping, the day length is less. So that's all signals to the plant that it should start getting ready for dormancy. So by doing that, the plant is going to start conserving water more, and these bulbs are going to harden. Now, for me here in South Florida, what I've noticed is that it's not really super important because my plants are grown outdoors year-round, and so we have monsoon rains in the summer, and even yesterday, so we had a front come through, it rained like hell for a whole day. And so if you never grow your plants outside, if they never get exposed to the rain, I would recommend that you try putting them under the rain for 1 day, and then go touch your bulbs, and you'll see how hard they are. And that's all it takes for me. I mean, during the summer months, these plants get regular showers, and they stay very hard all the time. And so by the time I start reducing water, it's just a signal for them to start preparing for dormancy, but they are already hard enough. So it's important to monitor those, because if they are a little soft, even during the fall, it's good to give them a good soaking once in a while, and then you'll see they start plumping up again. Because by the time you withhold watering altogether, they should really be real hard. That's the ideal scenario. So that's my take on hardening your catasetums. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.